I can hear you.
חבל.
That's because we are on mute.
הייתי מוכן לתת שלא תשפוך את הזה.
Oh god. Okay, זה כבר, it's gonna be fun. Okay. So, let's begin with our second session.
Yeah.
A little bit of recap of what happened last time. While making your way north towards the Gulf of Kal with the other two troop, you rested one final night on the roads. At night you have met a very interesting and intriguing personality, a young blue dragon ranger who introduced himself as Svend. Having a night of introductions and testing your strength in arm wrestling, you have finally arrived to the town up north. There, Balrak, you tried to reach your uncle, but quickly have found out that he is in fact still hasn't come back from gathering materials. Talking to the local innkeeper, you have gathered that Ondek Stoneshout might be in deep trouble and in need of a rescue. You visit the local smithy run by Vulcan and his sons. You have also met his youngest son, Bolkan. With teamwork between him and Balrak, you made new gauntlets for Himike. Visiting Zima's shop, you have acquired some information about the dangers ahead. Satisfied with your endeavors, in preparing yourself a little bit more for the cold nights ahead, you took your rest in your respective rooms. After a good meal and ale, sleep came easy to all of you. You wake up early in the morning, fully rested, and one by one make your way down the main hall of the tavern. What would you like to do?
Good morning, everyone. How are you, friends?
You see, Svent is like
Good
still
morning.
yawning, very tired. He's like, I'm okay. Still getting used to sleeping on beds.
Oh, you get used to it, my friend. You get used to it.
Yes, yes. And this is a very fine bed indeed. A very fine bed.
Well, I don't really know what's a fine bed, because I only slept on just one.
It's a good
For the
place to start. Very good place to start, my friend. Yes, yes. Very good, very good. Where is my friend Torvald? I must say thank you. It was a wonderful night. I haven't slept this well for so long.
Let's go and tell him then.
The only people you see are some patrons around the tavern, and only Vi, the human, the female you have met the last day. You cannot see Torvald.
This is interesting. Excuse me, hi.
Yes?
You might know where Torvald has left?
He's a little bit busy for the moment, so I'm here to take care of things.
Always busy.
Yes, in fact, he is.
Maybe he needs more workers.
Are you implying something, dwarf?
Nope. Perhaps you need the dwarf.
Perhaps
worker
you need some
who can take
breakfast.
care of the place. Oh yes. Breakfast is good.
Breakfast!
Would you like to eat?
Sit back down and I will bring you some food. Is there some special request?
Pizza!
Pizza.
Oh, I see you love that pizza, huh?
In a
Your
moment.
tongue is...
Pizza in the morning. Oh no. Pizza is for dinner. Morning
Oh.
should be scrambled eggs, I think.
And you might have glass of milk?
That
Milk?
can be easily acquired. And she goes off to the kitchen.
So
You
Sven,
see, Svent is like shocked by the suggestion of drinking milk. And he's like, mammals.
I love it!
What do dragons dream about at night?
Well, gold.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah,
You must
We-
be
we
dreamt
dream-
about. You dreamt about a cave filled by gold.
Oh yes, I imagine my lair at home filled from the bottom to the top with gold coins as precious gems and stuff like that, and maybe magical items.
Oh, and tell me, I was there?
Yes, you were the chauffeur. You were cleaning the dust out of my gold.
Do I get money for that?
You get to leave.
Let me think about it, okay?
It is a very generous proposition indeed to work for a dragon. Yes. You will be
Mhm.
protected for the rest of your life. And it says they even bring you some good fortune.
Oh, I need a fortune.
Well, when I think about it, my mother that is protecting the goblin tribe. There was once this like big troll that came once to our lair, and my mother was like roar at him, and he's like ran away. She protected the little goblins.
It's good. And then the goblin protect you,
Yeah, protect, serve.
teaching you about songs.
Yes, the fluid. Yeah, not the best job they ever did, but it's efficient.
Yeah, you can use it to scare some people.
Definitely. But they did teach me how to use the bow. They were actually a pretty good sharpshooters.
This is interesting. They are not special in close to close combat.
That too, but they are very good at using bows because goblins are very small. They're not the toughest guys around, so they will rather use tricks and stuff and traps and stuff like that to weaken their foe.
I see. Did
And
you
then
ever saw a great goblin? Like in my size and I'm standing up like.
do you mean like a hobgoblin?
Yes.
We had a few. We have a few.
Mm, very interesting.
Usually
I
they
went
take the part of like chieftain or royal guard or stuff like that. Royal guard. Like personal guard.
I see. Well, I hope one day we will meet one, so I could fight them and add them into my journey to whom I fight.
I'm just gonna say they are much more intelligent than normal goblin.
That makes it a very good challenge.
So they are both strong and cunning.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a dangerous foe.
hmm
Ah, but I think you can beat them, Malrak. Don't you think?
Oh, I can beat anybody, don't worry. Yes.
With your mighty beetle. Ah,
Yes. Mighty dwarven power. I might be small, but inside I am very strong. And I can also be a little cunning. Yes.
Yep. All I'm just saying is, if you ever face a goblin, never underestimate those little buggers.
I will keep that in mind.
So, Himike, do you ever keep trophies from the opponents you win? Or just their
Usually,
honor?
usually the honor. Most of the foes, you know, I fight with honor. I don't necessarily kill or steal from them. Usually we fight in a matter of fact just to see who is strongest. And after that I help them to get back on their legs and I tell them that was a good fight and I will remember this to my whole life.
Very honorable indeed.
Thank you, my
You
friend.
should write stories about your journey.
Yes, I read them. Well, you know, I remember all of them in my mind, but since I joined you guys, you provided me a small book so I could write my stories down there.
Yes, we can make a performance from your history one day. Oh, it would be legendary. Yes.
That could be a really good idea.
Yes,
I
yes,
al-
yes.
I also like to collect trophies.
Oh,
And you
Ooh.
see Svent is like presenting a necklace with like teeth of animals, various animals.
Oh, it's a fine
mm.
collection.
Yes, if I hunting something exciting and unique, I like to collect something to remember. Each tooth is like representing a memory.
Oh,
Oh, what about this one? And I point at one of them.
This is a wolf teeth, a gray one.
A grey wolf.
hmm
Oh, like a dire wolf or just a regular wolf?
Well, every wolf to me is like a dire wolf, so I don't really know.
mm. And what about this?
Oh, this is from a fox.
Oh,
He was very fast,
And you
And
shot him with your
cunning.
bow and arrow?
very cunning. Hmm?
And you shot him with your bow and arrow?
Of course.
Mm. Shooting a fox, not an easy task, no, no.
I had to stay still for a very long time, wait for him to lose his guard, and then right between the eyes.
oh, you went for the kill shot.
Of course, I didn't want him to suffer.
Oh, an honorable warrior. Oh, such a fine thing.
Respectable.
Yeah, I don't like hunting, just for the fun of it. I only hunt if it's like for necessity, because otherwise it's just disrespectful.
Oh, yes, dragons are so honorable. Such a mighty beast. So majestic. An honor indeed.
So, Bolek, do you have trophies?
Oh, you see, I don't fight much. Yes, I much prefer staying home and reading books. Yes, and this is like my first adventure. So, yeah, I hope to collect many trophies with you guys. Yes.
I
Okay.
will help you to get one. Believe me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. You see, my girlfriend, she says that I need more courage, that I spend too much time with books and knowledge and fantasizing about the future and whatnot and magical words. When you can say a word and suddenly fire would appear and some magical creatures. They say they are like horses with a horn on their head, like a rhino. Yes, sounds like such a scary beast.
Can I
Do I?
roll to know
Yes,
what
do
kind
I
of
know?
creature he's talking about?
You can roll a history or survival check if you're proficient with that. Sure.
Or nature?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
My history is bad, but I prefer history according to my.
That will be 17.
A 17.
Uh,
Um,
I don't know
y-
nothing.
you, Sven, have not encountered one, but you did hear about some strange creatures from the goblins, about something that might resemble a horse with a horn, with how Balrog described it, and you connecting that to the dots about your history from the goblins and stuff, and a little bit with your brother. You might have figured maybe it's some kind of dragon, a horse. You have no idea what a horse is. You've seen like once horse yesterday, and that's it. That was the first time you saw a horse.
Oh, it sounds like a magnificent beast indeed.
I hope we encounter some majestic beast in our journey.
hmm Yes, I would
Though I do
also
hope
like
my
it.
uncle is okay, with not fighting some sort of magical horses with horns.
Well, you never know where he's gonna shove his horn to. So,
Well, if he will fight with one of them, we will be there. I, I believe.
yep,
Oh,
sure.
I sure hope, yes. I learned to fight from my My father was a great adventurer. He was going all over the place. Every time going away for a couple of weeks and returning with some items and some swords and all sorts of very interesting crafts and stories, such wonderful stories. But I can fight with an axe, but I don't really like it, you see. All the blood.
Yes, I agree. And you also see Svent is like writing something in Draconic in like a small scroll. You see like a checklist. You see eat pizza, collect gold, adventuring, kill a horse with a horn now.
Not implementing that.
Around this time, as you guys having your conversation, Vi comes around, passes you some on the frying pan itself, like a still steaming hot eggs with some peppers inside, spices right in front of you, like a huge frying pan for all of you to enjoy together, and some what likes to be like milk for you, what looks to be milk for you, Himiken, for others like coffee, black coffee.
I would take water.
Water. I'll be right back, young dragon.
Do you have any bread?
Yeah, you have bread like on the sides of the frying pan. The frying pan itself is like a huge one, an iron one. In the middle, you see like a lot of eggs scrambled together with some vegetables and stuff. And on the sides, you see like pieces of bread.
Wonderful. Just wonderful, yes.
She goes back, and she comes back with the water for you, and she goes. So, I guess you're going to Beliy Les then. You might need some warmer clothes. It is getting pretty chilly here up top.
Oh, dwarves don't need coats. We have magnificent beards.
Well, say that to all the other dwarves that froze to death. Don't be so cocky. Especially on your first adventure. I heard everything.
Well, they say the walls have ears.
Walls might in fact have ears, but Luna and I can hear way more.
And Svent is like, oh my god, she heard me snore.
You snore like a horse with a horn.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize, young friend. Anyway, if you want to make it there, one thing that you need to know, it'll take you around 3 days. No one really goes there, except Ondex for some reason. And you will need to cross a river.
River with water.
That's
Oh, no.
what a river is, yes.
Oh no. That's
It's not a
good.
big one,
I
but it
cannot
is
swim.
a dangerous one.
Are you
Well-
afraid of water?
Would have been useful to have a flying dragon friend.
Well, I'm not gonna call my mother just for that. But yeah, if it's just a river, we can easily cross it, right? I asked the human bartender.
It's not a wide river, but it is a dangerous one. A very strong
Does it have
stream.
any beasts inside?
Well, as I said before, the only one that really goes there is Ondex. So, we don't know.
Well, if my uncle can cross, then I'm sure we can cross it as well.
Fair enough. And she
Where
goes
can
off.
we find some warm clothes that you've mentioned?
She as she was walking, like she already made her way out to the kitchen, and then she just stops, spins back. Okay, warmer clothes are in the city. You must have passed it already. It's called for Liquor Rouge. He's an interesting fella, like all of us here. So I cannot judge. Good luck, and she goes off.
Okay.
While
Guess
she was talking, I'm like,
What? Hey, I love my milk. What can I say?
It is good for your health.
Svent is like, look at him in disgust and just drink his water.
And I have a little mustache of milk.
Okay, so Barek, would you like me to find some warm clothes for you guys?
We can go together.
Okay,
Yeah, let's go together.
okay.
Yes, we have some different sizes here. It would be a bit uncomfortable if we all get the same size of clothes. Yes.
So
You're right.
as you leave the tavern and turn left towards the central area of the city, after about a few minutes of walking, you finally reach it. The view again opens up in front of you, a circled area with the statue of the queen in the center. Right beneath it, you see a bunch of people gathered around and cheering, exciting. Some in the area. You see, part of the auditory troupe is playing some music around it. What would you like to do?
Oh, this is very interesting. Uh, Barak, let me just 1 second. Let me ask some folks what
Do
it's
you
all
see
about.
who's playing? Do you see who's playing? I can't see anything from here.
I only see bats.
Well, most of the population here are mostly dwarves and humans, so it is a little bit easier for you guys to see, but still, with a bunch of people gathered in a circle with their backs to you, it's hard to. You will have to come closer to see what's going on.
So yeah, I'm getting closer.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
Well, as you can come closer, you hear people in oh and clapping around, and everyone is happy. And Yuval, tell the people around the table what you're doing.
Basically, you see fairly tall red person with horns. Kind of strange. You've never seen anything like this before. Playing the pan flip and riling up the crowd. He goes to people, puts their hands on their shoulders, lets them try to play, and he's just going through the crowd, circling and just riling everyone up and giving them a show.
So you see, especially for you, Svent, you're like, is this a dragon? Is this a human? You've never encountered anything like that before. To all of you, it is a strange side. Except actually for Himik and Balrek, you did see Cunning from time to time as he was hiding and was a little bit alone, but he did make his way with you to Nogakfkal to the north. You see music and around, and he's going playing the flute, take up some cards, shows a card, disappears, just dances around the people and on the round. Are you trying to do what I'm thinking you're trying to do? Cunning?
Yeah. Yes.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Let's see how much that came out at. That is 20 or 16, but accidentally I did a advantage. 16.
16. Yeah. Masterfully, as you walk around, you just wrap your hand around one with the other. You take some pouch from the other one, some necklaces. You're just all flamboyant and all in fluent motions while playing the flute. The other two troupe are dancing next to you. They saw your show and joined in together to make it more marvelous around. As you come to the backside of the people that gathered, you see people that you've encountered before, the troop in front of you. As you come to them and say your greetings, you stop for a second. Maybe I should not mess with them for a second. You guys see a red person with horns comes right to you.
So Question. Because this is the first time Swent encounter a creature like that,
Yep.
will he be able to see with his expertise in perception that she's a sleight of handing money and gold and jewels from people?
You're the only one who can do a perception check, yes.
Okay. So I roll 14.
14.
Can I go as well if I'm proficient with sleight of hand?
You are proficient with sleight of hand, but you are not. Actually, yeah, you can do that
Not
as well.
very
Sure.
perceptive.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, fine.
You see some hand motions and stuff, but you cannot see Cunning actually taking anything. You're marveled by a humanoid that looks like a dragon with horns. You look at the horns and it's like, I want horns.
Yeah.
Balrek, do you remember him? Her?
Him.
Do you remember him?
No, I don't remember him as part of our show, but you know, our clan is very cheerful. If we see something fun happening, we just join.
This is
And we
interesting.
always love music. Yes, we love music. And
Yeah,
magic.
indeed.
Things appearing and disappearing. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I'm starting to clap in my hands.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Such fine craftsmanship. Yes.
When I come up to them, I will just give them like a very theatrical bow.
Whoa.
Marvelous, marvelous.
You see, Svent is like looking up towards her head and he's like staring at her horns, feeling
Him.
in envy.
And very
And-
insecure. Yes.
And he's like totally innocent, asking, "Are you a dragon?"
Do I look like a dragon?
Well, you have a red skin and horns.
Yes, but I don't have scales, and you don't have horns. Or do you?
But I do have scales.
I don't have scales.
Hmm. So what are you then?
I have never seen anyone like me. I think I'm a demon born. Not sure how you call it.
A demon. Oh, from the under places.
That's what I've been told.
Other places. You see, Sven is like a bit scared when she claimed to be a demon, and he's like hiding between Amike's leg.
My friend. Don't worry, I'm here. Don't worry.
I also have a tail.
I also
Me
have a tail.
too.
You see his like tail like wrapping around his leg. So,
So, what is your name again?
people call me cunning.
Oh,
And you?
why is that?
I am.
My name is Henrique. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You are, in fact, a lovely creature.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Very interesting.
Do the people around just let us talk, or did they miss anything?
As people around still like Cunning was not the only one who was performing, but he was the main focus for a second. As he stopped, people just looked at you, but the other dancers and other bards from the auditory are performing, so they kind of move from place to place. But some eyes and some people do still look at you, because you are right now a very interesting group, as a red male with a tail and horns, a white lion, a blue tiny dragon, and then a dwarf.
A magnificent dwarf.
A magnificent dwarf, yes.
We can be the Power Rangers.
We are very
Basically,
We are
yes.
very colorful.
What is it, the Power Rangers that you talk about?
It's like a ranger but with powers, Sven explained.
Yeah, when I walk in the forest, I've seen multiple rangers. Each one has a different color, and they do magic and stuff.
And you see Sven is like posing. Yes, we do.
A gust of wind blows and blows your cape. It goes behind as you struck the pose.
I like this one.
Um,
Sven claim.
Sven, make a perception check.
Oh, okay. 17.
Alright, so as you strike your magnificent pose and your cape flaps in the wind, you looked up onto the rooftops and you see someone picking up and goes a thumbs up. It goes away.
Sven is like when he was like totally excited that she called him a Power Ranger, but once he see the one on the roof, he's like, and
Soon,
anyway, Sven is gonna introduce himself towards this new guest. I'm Sven. Nice to meet you. What is you say your name is Cunning?
He'll give a small bow as he introduces himself. Yes, cunning.
Is that the name you were given when you?
Cunning like
Right.
goblins, like small goblins with their traps.
You can say so. Yes, it comes from the adjective.
That's a very
Cunning.
interesting name.
Is that
Thank you.
the name you were given at birth or just a nickname?
Birth. No, I was just given the name. Everyone called me cunning. I used to do a lot of shenanigans as a kid, so that's what I was nicknamed, and I took it as
So
mine.
Well,
you are the demon of mischief.
Well,
You can say
it
that.
would have been funny if she was a baby and already her parents know this one. This one is going to cause troubles. Let's call her Mischief. Cunning.
Hey guys, if
Oh, I
we do
think demons are not born. I think they are conjured or something with a ritual.
You can.
Sven is like, can he make like a check to see if this is like an supernatural creature or like what does he know about those type of creatures?
You would not know anything about this type of creature, as none of you have ever encountered one before.
So you see, Sven is like interesting.
Or anything similar to that. Even like there's now real stories about demons. As you all especially people who come from Legacy, like you, Himike, or Balrak, you know that like around 50 years ago the Great War ended, and before that everything, all the memories and the history itself is mumbo jumbo. Like no one really remembers stuff. Even like your parents, Balak, they fought in the war as well. They can barely remember anything from that. They do know that the war happened, but nothing more. You, Sven, your mother remembers much more. So, and still, you have not. She never told you about that kind of demons that would resemble something similar.
Okay. Well,
guys, I think if this is her name, his
Hey.
name, we can maybe use nicknames. You can call me Slasher, and Baurek, we can call you Small Strong Muscle, and Zvent, we can call you Blue Flame.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'll call you Fluffy. I think that will work much better.
Yes, I agree with Fluffy.
Do you love my hair and my
Yes,
mane?
yes. Your hair
So,
is marvelous.
Your hair is
What shampoo do
magnificent.
you use?
And
so fluffy it is.
Sven say, if you're gonna call me blue something, call me blue lightning. I don't breathe fire, I breathe lightning.
Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I didn't saw it, so I just connected the blue and the dragon and the flame, but blue lightning it is.
Yeah,
So say,
that's
Cunning, we are going off to the woods on a dangerous adventure to find my uncle. Would you be interested in joining us and finding some adventure along the path? We can use a big, strong guy like you.
Muted.
Where is your uncle?
Oh, he went out to the woods to find some magical items for his shop. But he has not returned in a couple of weeks, which is very, very strange.
That sounds interesting. Maybe magical items. You say?
Yes, yes, he sells a lot of very interesting magical items. He usually finds them in those woods or something. They say no one goes there.
No one goes there. Oh, that sounds boring. But I guess they could help. Sounds like it could be a fun story.
Oh, yes. Do you also love stories?
Yes, I have many.
Oh,
I've been to many places.
many
Met
stories.
a lot of people.
That's very, very interesting. Yes. Maybe we can share some stories along the way. Yes.
Yes. And he'll take out his pamphlet, and I can entertain us on the way. Maybe make the road a bit bearable.
yeah, I totally agree. And I show her my goblin flute. We can play a duet together.
Oh, maybe we can put on a show. Maybe help me get some coin.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and
I've
maybe
never
you
seen
can
an
teach me
instrument
a little
like
bit
that.
of dancing.
Sure. And Mika can dance for us when we sing him a song. Play him a song. Fluffy, yes.
So you guys gonna put on a performance?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I roll a performance to see if I got better with my goblin flute?
You
Sure.
wanna try it now? Let's do it.
Sure,
Okay,
go
okay.
ahead.
Kanin, teach me some move.
Oh, 15.
You got much better. Oh. Hang up.
Can I also roll my performance check? Because I can.
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
Ooh, I got 21.
21. That's one of your best performances yet. Himika, you're gonna dance with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Sven, you begin the melody, and you're still not sure, but it is getting better, and the sound is much more stable and fluent. And then Cunning picks up your tones and amplifies that, and all those little mistakes that you're doing, he's fixing that and covers it with his own sound, and making Himika. How do you dance?
Do the boogie dance.
I'm starting to dance like with my hands, like a lot of hands wave, and then I'm like going into a stance of fighting, and I'm like performing like kind of a tribal fighting dance, kind of like something resemble a Brazilian dance, I guess.
Okay. Brazil is canon in my world, yay.
He's Sven raising like an eyebrow while he's playing the flute and he's like looking at Amike funny. Is he punching the air?
Yeah, so people got like heard the music and started to gather around, and then Hibiki goes into stance, and they see a white lion that's much taller than everyone else here, just goes into a fighting stance, so they instinctively just back off, like, oh, okay, no, 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 no.
As the crowd like backs away, I want to like go up to like a couple of women, a couple of men, and like give them my hand when I'm playing my pan flute, because I think you can do that one-handed, and I want
Sure.
like to twirl them and like rub and put like stroke my hand like stroke their necks and try to pickpocket.
Easily done. We can use your previous check if
Pickpocketing
you
the
want.
neck.
Sure.
Necklaces.
Should I write this down? I think this is worth something.
Yeah. From all of you gathered, like some coins, some jewelry. I think around people are not, especially here, they're not super rich. So after everything together, your performance before and that one, you gather like around 10 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Ooh.
That's quite a lot for the people around here. They're not super rich, but they do have a mining facilities here, so people make stuff here.
I almost doubled my money. Almost doubled my money. So, yes, I'll like get them to dance and have fun, and I'll make them like enjoy the show.
Oh, and they do. They're loving it. And the city is so up north and boring most of the time. A troop that comes once every few years is a huge celebration for everyone.
Do I see a small child in the crowd?
Yeah, of course. There's many children running around.
So I am presenting my arms towards two kids, and I'm inviting them to dance with me.
At first they're like super scared, but they come to you like, and they touch your paws and they feel how fluffy it is. They just goes for a hug.
And I grab them and I'm like putting them on my shoulders, and I'm like dancing like I'm twirling and
They
spinning.
do like you do to cats like with the fur. They do just like you just. You see, now you have some snot of the children like in your mane. Yeah. It's nasty.
You
color on you.
you love dancing, huh? Hey!
You see, Sven is like trying to hype the crowd. Come dance with Fluffy. Get experience of once in a lifetime and some fleas. Come aboard, come.
And more people gather around as this magnificent, I don't know how to call it except performance, is happening around the city.
And you see, Sven is like, with one hand, is like taking a pouch, like getting donations and some coins from people if they enjoy the show.
They throw some copper coins, some silver coins.
Okay.
I can go around with the pouch and collect the money from people. I'm not very good at playing a flute.
All of that together, after all this time, you gather around like 2 gold pieces in various coins.
I think we make a great team. We make a great band.
Yes. What should we name our band?
Oh, this is interesting choice.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
This is a very good one. Let me think about it.
Sven approved.
How tall is Sven?
Copyright.
Let's
Maybe
say the Magnificent Rangers.
The
No.
colorful Rangers.
Rainbow Rangers.
Rainbow
Indeed.
Rangers. Let's go with
Rainbow
that.
Rainbow. How tall is Sven?
I am a small
Not.
creature.
You're small.
I'm
So
3 feet.
oh great. So I'll put my elbow on you and I'll like lean on your head. We should go on more adventures. Maybe we could get some more experience. Experience.
We
Yes.
actually we are already planning to go on an adventure. We were
Yes,
just
yes, you
about
should
to
join
go
us.
shopping for some warm clothes.
Yeah, you want to help us?
You seem like a lovely bunch. I think we could work something out.
Do demons ever get cold, or do you have an internal flame?
No, I get cold. I usually am just fine when it's hot. The heat doesn't bother me.
Well, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time then.
The heat never
Hey.
bothered her anyway.
Copyright.
Not the heat
Him,
though.
him.
I'm already gonna get taken out from YouTube, so we should roll with this anyway.
Maybe I'm the opposite of Elsa. I am the male version of Elsa.
Yeah, yes. The fire version, male, cunning.
Well, my friend, when we will pick our warm clothes, you will help me. Because I see you have a good taste in clothes.
Yes, I do.
Then we should go. We should go. My uncle might be in danger.
Yeah. Thank you, kids. You were lovely.
So as you put down the kids and take a bow to the crowd and make your thanks, they applaud you, and everyone goes to their merry way to start a hard day of work in front of them. From what you've gathered, talking to people and everything, the shop that sells any outfits or any leatherworks materials would be right to the southeast part of the main circle. And on top of it, you just seen writing, and it says Liquor Rouge. In
How
front
the
of
heck do you spell that?
Licho Rouge, RUJ, and like this apostrophe or whatever it's called. Right?
Does anyone have a map?
Nope. You guys don't have a map.
Maybe we should acquire a map to know where the hell we're going.
This is a great idea, Kanin.
This is a
Let's
good
ask
idea, yeah.
let's ask the shopkeeper.
So as you come
Thank you.
closer to the shop, at the door you see leaning on the side of the door a human male with long black hair, dressed in very nice, and it seems like silk robes, and you wonder to yourself, it's cold as hell here. How is he wearing such thin linen clothes? And he just stands there and looks at you as you come forward.
Why is this place so cold?
You asking the shopkeeper?
Yes, the shopkeeper.
This place is in constant winter, my friend. And he makes a big smile as you come by.
Do you sell any COVID vaccinations here? Why is it so cold?
Vaccinations, that not for me. My specialty is leatherworks and fine clothing. Every vaccination and hemp stuff like that, go visit Zima.
Fine. We need some warm clothes for the forest. We are going to find my uncle Ondex.
Ondex? Oh, I know him. Well, come in. Would you like something fancy or something more
Name,
of
my
your
friend.
style?
What is your name?
And he points at the top of the billboard.
How do you pronounce that?
Liquor Rouge. And
Liquor Rouge.
pronounce my name perfectly next time.
Ali Carouge. This is a very interesting name.
Oh, thank you. And you might be?
My name is Hevike.
Hey, Mika. Nice to meet you, my friend.
And I am Balrak.
Oh, and this is here, and I'm picking vent. This is vent.
Hi.
Don't burn my place, please.
Oh no! He's don't burn him. Tell her. Tell
I
him.
promise I promise I won't burn anything.
Good. Well, come in. As you come in, you see shelves and shelves with beautiful leather clothing and winter outfits of any sort. Some fitting rooms at the back. Make your choosing. My shop is from simple clothes to the more elegant ones. Price is accordingly. Everything made by those hands.
Karin, what do you think that I should pick?
I will look at him, like circle him a bit, very judgingly. You should wear. I will like look at the coats. What do they have to offer?
You see every kind of possible coat in any variation. Every coat, like it's also arranged in many
Anything
colors.
made out of wool?
Of wool?
Wool. Yeah.
Yes, they are wool.
I will take one of the wool coats.
And Liquor goes and he strikes his hand across the coats. Which color?
Do you have anything natural, not dyed?
Of course,
White.
everything is natural here. And he picks up like a pure white wool cloak. And he goes and, is this
So,
what you're liking?
I look at the coat, look at the jamike, and I'll be like, and I'll take the coat and I'll like very theatrically put it on him, on his shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, a lion in a wool coat. Beautiful.
And now, like in front of you, Himiki looks like a pile of snow, as he's white himself. Now, a huge wool, pure white cloak around him. Like Himiki just probably gonna disappear in the snow if you lose your sight from him.
So
Camouflage.
while they're doing that, I'm gonna take Bolrak to the side and tell him, let's do a prank. And I'm like gonna take a big trench coat and be on top of him. And then I'm gonna wear the trench coat on top of us. So I will look like a dragonborn when we go there.
A short dragonborn. I'm not that tall.
A short, but I'm on top of you, so medium-sized dragonborn appeared. With a
You
trench
just
coat.
saw them.
Yes, I eat my vegetables. You see the results.
Do you grow in days?
Yes, I grow a bit.
This is amazing. I must tell Barak. Where is Barak?
I don't know.
Well, thank you, Karin, for your pick. It's very comfortable, and it's very good.
I'll just wink at you. You look lovely, Fluffy.
Thank you. Lickers, how much this coat cost?
That will be 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
It will keep you warm in the coldest of nights.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you for your patronage. You look stunning in this. Fits your eyes.
And your fur.
No one's gonna talk about the lion in the sheep's clothing. Damn.
We all tried to avoid this joke.
Yep. So after we are done with the prank, I will also buy myself like a white fur coat. So I
Something
can
fancy or...
No, something that will allow me to camouflage myself in the mountain terrain.
Mhm.
As a ranger, we know what kind of shade of white would be more relevant.
More like a little bit gray, so it will also be easier to hide in the evening and at night. So like whitish with maybe some like light gray on top of it.
Yeah, something like that.
Easily done. He comes and picks up a coat for you. Ooh, at your size, a children's cloak then. Okay, he goes to and picks another one. Oh, yeah, that will be 5 silver pieces. It's a simple one.
Yeah, I give him the 5 silver.
Oh, and I want a leather coat to keep me
leather
warm
coat.
at night. I want it brown, I think. Something an adventurer would wear.
A brown one. I have a leather one. Which animal do you care?
Oh, I don't mind. Whichever did not suffer.
None of them suffer in my hands. And he goes and picks up like a brown leather cloak, and it's a little bit fluffy. And on top of it, you see like parts of a fur that goes like around the neck, and the stuffing like under is also made of fur, but on top of it is pure
Do you
like
have any pockets inside?
yeah, it's filled with pockets, like deep pockets.
Oh,
It
yes.
goes from your shoulders to like almost your ankles, to where your boots end, somewhere like that.
Oh, yes.
That fine piece will cost you 1 gold, please.
1 gold be fine, yes. Such craftsmanship. And I admire the work and all the intricate pieces.
And for you, my amazing red friend.
I'm kind of surprised that they called me amazing, but sure. I'll just I'll just pull off from right next to me maybe a long trench coat that is brown. Nothing specifically fancy, but something like tailored. I'll say that.
Okay. Do you want? He goes. I see. You would like some pockets as well. Do you want me to add some extra?
Pockets are always good.
And he looks at you and goes a little bit to the back. Comes back a few seconds later with like perfect tailored. You look at this and it should not be warm enough, but as you put it on, you suddenly feel like your body temperature just keeps it there, and you're naturally warmer than other creatures. You feel like this nice sensation in this cloak that sits perfectly on top of you, and he goes and shows, here are some hidden pockets from prying eyes. It should be quite fine for you. That will be 3 gold pieces.
I will his local. I'll throw him 3 gold pieces.
And he just catches that in the air. Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for your kind service.
Well, you've been great help to us. So tell me, my friend. We are going out to the forest. Do you know perhaps where can we find a map?
Of which forest are we talking about? I hope not Beliy Les.
Gee. Can I run a history check? I honestly don't remember.
It is the forest that you're going to, yes. It's
Yes.
called Beliy
Beliy
Les.
Les?
Yes.
Like no belly?
No, like, never mind.
Beliy Les. Yes, that forest, yes. My uncle, like I mentioned, Ondex, he usually goes there for some magical items and stuff.
He's the only one crazy enough to do that.
Well, we are crazy adventurers as well.
Well, as you can assume, If he's the only one who goes there, there's not really a map. You just
No, but
go.
we need a map to get there.
Just go west.
Or do you have a compass or something?
West is that way. You see the sun? West is that way. If you cannot figure that much as an adventurer, we're gonna have a problem.
The sun moves. That's strange. Perhaps.
I do not sell any compasses here. I'm a clothing shop.
Yes. I perhaps if I had a magnet. Very interesting.
Well, if we are crazy as we say, let's just go for it.
Yes.
Just go
yes.
west. You cannot miss it. It's a forest.
And they've mentioned the river or something.
Yeah.
Our friend Fi said we need to cross a river.
A river is what separates this side of the land and the forest. The forest begins on the other river bed, on the other side.
Okay. Thank you very, very much.
Do you happen to know a way to cross the river?
Do I look like I cross rivers for a living?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you know a hunter that delivers all those letterworks for you, who knows the surrounding and the terrain.
No, non-hunter go into the woods. And most of
Okay.
my
We
supplies
should
are from
remember to draw a
Kurar.
map.
If you don't know how to answer our questions, why can't you just point us in the direction of the one who can?
As I said before, there are no really people that can answer those questions. You can try Zima. She might know a thing or two. Torvald,
Oh,
he
we've
was
met her
an
yesterday.
adventurer. Those two. Other people go into the mountain here, not the forest.
Okay,
Well,
then.
if this is the case, I think we should go, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, it is time we leave.
Borek, you think we should take with us a small camping gear?
Oh, we already took the gear from the caravan, my friend. No worries. Then I point at my back.
Oh, thank you. Okay,
But-
so let's go.
We do need to get a map.
No, we just go west.
Okay, let's go west.
I
Sven,
think we should be
you
fine.
say you're a ranger. I'll trust your navigation skills.
Yes, I am a great ranger. You can count on me.
Yes, we are the
Can I
rainbow
roll
one.
insight for that?
Go for it.
Sure.
I mean, I am
15.
telling the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
The way you said it was suspicious.
He believes
No, you
firmly
can count
what
on
he's
our blue
saying.
dragon friend.
Yeah.
Blue Lightning. He is very trustworthy. They say dragons never lie.
Well,
I'm assuming you left the shop by this point and not
Yeah.
talking inside the shop.
we left long time ago.
Yeah.
And they say elephants never forget, but you need to see the elephants I've met.
You've met elephants.
Yes?
Such majestic creatures. They say they are as tall as a large building, like Torvalds, like the tavern.
They are, in fact, giant, and they are lovely creatures. They're so kind.
Have you ever met a horse with a horn?
Horns like mine?
No, one horn, one big giant horn.
That I have never met. That's interesting. I would love to see one someday.
Okay, yes. And Svet here, he thinks it might be some sort of a dragon.
Yes, it's in my to-do list, and I show her the list of things I need to do.
It's written in Draconic, so you look at... Do you speak Draconic, Cunning?
No, I speak Infernal.
So you see some strange writings, and it's like, okay. You have no idea what's written in there.
I also add watch elephant, find elephants.
That's very interesting writing. What is that language?
That is draconic, my friend.
So all dragons write stories?
Yes, some of them
Ooh.
love storytelling.
You must teach me. It's very interesting. What stories do dragons write about?
Well, it really is depend on the dragon. Some of them like to tell stories about villages they burn, princess they kidnap, stuff like that. Some
Also, it's like
others,
human stories, but with the dragon as the hero.
yeah.
Do you have humans in your stories? Adventurers trying to maybe steal the princess?
Well, my mother did tell me a horror story once with adventurers. She told me about the time adventurers invaded her cave and like
Oh.
destroy most of her eggs and most of her servants, and
Oh, that's terrible.
she was very frightened in that time, and but she managed to defeat them and escape.
Oh, such a mighty dragon. Hmm. Perhaps you can be this mighty one day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be that type of adventurer, but yeah.
This
Very,
is sound
very-
amazing.
So when you live that long, dragons do like good stories.
Mm. So,
Why do dragons kidnap princesses?
I don't know. Ask a male dragon.
You know, I've seen human stories and I've read human stories about dragons and your kind. Usually the dragons are considered the bad guys, but I guess it depends who's writing the story.
Truth
should
is
show you
determined by
sometime.
the victor.
hmm It's all about perspective.
You know, thinking about it, I don't know what they expect breaking and entering into someone's home and then attacking the person in their home.
And
Sounds
killing
kind of.
the children, such atrocities. All those little Svens that could have been raised. You could have had so many brothers and sisters. Oh, that's so sad.
We need more events running around, sure.
Well, I already have
An
my big
army!
I already have my big brother following me around. I don't think I want more.
Your big brother is following you around, but we haven't seen him.
Yeah, I have managed to spot him here and there. But as I said before, we had an argument before that. So I'm pretty angry at him at the moment.
And yet he still follows you.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh, your family ties are so strong, like dwarf. Perhaps that's what happens when you live so long. I can appreciate that. I also have an uncle. You see, not Ondex, another uncle, and he's also we are very close. Yes, although I have not seen him in many years, family ties for dwarves are very very strong. Yes. His name is Zoltan. He's
oh,
a fierce warrior. Yes, Himike, you would love him. Yes, he also likes to fight and punch people.
I love this guy already. Hey,
Yes. He is a fiery spirit.
wow,
He's
this
as
is amazing.
energetic as Sven, as strong as you are, and I think he's cunning. As cunning. Very, very interesting. Perhaps he's a Rainbow Ranger as well.
Go Rainbow Rangers.
I'd love to meet this guy.
Perhaps we can go and visit him someday. But he's pretty far away from us.
Okay. So let's
I guess we
find your
can
uncle then.
spare some time.
Yep.
So we have
One
a
day.
river to cross, and Vi mentioned it's 3 days walk till we get to the forest. That's a pretty long walk, and it's just the four of us. And your
Plenty of
brother.
fantasy stories.
Oh yes. Can please tell us a story while we walk? And do we just walk straight west?
So you make your way to the forest?
Oh yes.
Alright, so as you make your way towards the city gates down south, a sunny day is in front of you. After all of that, by now it's around midday, give or take a few hours, after all the endeavors that you've gone through. And you turn west to the right side, you see hills in front of you, and just a clear path west.
Is it snowy?
Yes, it's not heavily snowed, but there is fresh snow laying on the ground. All the area around the city itself is in constant, like winter wonderland, let's call it like that. It's always snowing a little bit, and as you move a little bit farther, the snow lessens, and some places more and less. It's weird weather here. But right now it is a sunny day and you can make your way towards. So this is gonna be the first day of journey, and straight west, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I would also like to make like a survival check to see if I can manage to track the footprints of the dwarf.
Sure, but I will tell you right now, it's been a few days already since you. It's been 2 days since you arrived to the city, and it's been snowing each day. So there's no footprints of any kind. At
Okay.
least not here.
So maybe try to track footprints of like animals in the area.
Sure,
Something we should be wary about.
sure. Go ahead. You can make a survival check.
That will be 11.
11. You see some small creatures, but other than that, nothing that catches your eye. It is an open area, so like in the distance you see hills and mountains and trees covered in snow, but right in front of you, at least until the horizon, everything is a clear path. So if danger will come, you'll probably see it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. We are leaving the city together, an adventuring group, and we have a name. It's so wonderful. And I take like a note and I write some things down.
And each step that you guys take, you can hear the snow goes. You hear some birds of some kind in the distance. As you can see, look up. It is a clear sky. Something would you like to accomplish on the first day of journey?
I want to
Hey,
hear a
guys.
story from Cunning.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
let's hear one.
I'll tell you a story about a dwarven couple that I've met. With Bright
Ooh.
Shield.
What was the name?
Bright Shield. Maybe you've
Bright
heard of it.
No, not yet.
Okay. It was a major scandal. Him and his wife. He was a noble knight, paladin. And he got married to a hill elf? No. What's it called? I'm sorry. There's the mountain dwarves and hill
Hill
dwarves.
dwarfs. Yes.
A hill dwarf.
So he was a noble mountain dwarf that got married to a simple hill dwarf. It was a very major scandal. I'm Surprised you haven't heard of it. He was. He got knighted at a very young age of 53, and he was an ally fighter, and he lost his eye in one of his fights against rival kingdom. Very interesting man. He loved to play Dwarven Dervish. It's a very odd card game.
Oh yes, I know that game.
Yes. Very amusing to watch him. He was a lovely man. And his wife is also a very sweet woman, but tends to forget things.
What was her name?
Rona.
Rona. Her maiden name.
Her maiden, I haven't asked. I know them as the Bright Shield.
Rona. Yes,
Are
yes.
you a hill?
Uncle's
What?
cousin? No. Oh yes. I'm from the city, and my uncle's cousin's
Beliy
sister. He knew someone knows whose name was Rona. Very interesting.
Maybe we've met the same person. That's interesting.
Oh yes. We dwarves are all connected one way or another. We're one
Sounds
big
fun.
family. Perhaps it's like that for dragons as well, Sven. Are you all one big family?
No. I mean, my mother told me stories about other kind of dragons, and most of them sounds like douche.
It's a shame they are not as nice as you. You're the first dragon I've met, and I hope they're all similar. Although maybe bigger.
Well, let's hope we're not gonna run by a big dragon who is have anger issues.
Suddenly from the sky. Sorry. And I just look up and make sure the sky is still blue.
The sky is in fact still blue. So that will conclude your first day of the journey without any issue. As the night comes closer, the temperatures begin to drop.
Wait, you feel that
Perhaps
breeze?
we should stop for some fire.
I agree on that.
I think that's a good idea.
We should make camp for the night then. And
Let's do it.
Out of my pocket, I take out a small capsule.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a small bronze capsule with some liquid inside. It looks greenish, and I just toss it at the ground, and suddenly there's a small fire.
That's effective.
Oh,
And,
yes.
Cunning will put his hands very close to the fire, almost touching it.
It is warm. Yes. Don't get too close though. You might get burned.
I think I'll be fine. Thank you for your concern.
Oh yes,
So-
sure.
Is there like a tree next to the place we camp?
A tree? Is there a specific tree that you're trying to look for? Or
A tree that I can, climb on top of its branches and like scout? area.
You can try to go a little bit to the north side and around, like, let's say 80 feet ahead of you have one tree. Might be tall enough to see something if you can try to climb it.
No, 80 feet is too far, so I would just stay in the camp.
So I start to make camp. I take out like a tent. And
Let
some
me help you
bedrolls.
with that.
Oh, thank you, my friend. And we have a small tent for like, if we squeeze, then all four of us can fit inside. I mean, I'm short, and Sven is very short.
And then you have Cunning and Himike, which are twice
can
your size.
Oh, I wanna sleep with Fluffy.
You're a
This
giant
already-
teddy bear.
I'm already spooning with him.
Aww.
He's asleep. Don't
Okay,
wake him
well,
up.
Cunning will sleep outside, I guess. He'll,
Okay.
kind of like, is there snow on the ground? I assume. So
Yeah.
like he'll just take he'll just go next to the fire, pat down the snow, and like take his. I'll take like he has a cloak in his bag. He'll
Yeah.
put it on the floor and lie down on it and use his coat as a blanket.
You also have a bedroll with you, so you can put that.
True.
You can
I'll
put
use
your
that.
yeah.
I can't see it here. Probably I didn't write it down.
All of you have bedrolls. Yes.
Yeah.
You were preparing for the road. It's perfectly fine. And
Yeah, so I'll use my bedroll
Mhm.
and I'll sleep very close to the fire, but not close enough for it to catch on fire.
Yeah, you guys gonna need to be close to the fire as much as you can, as the temperature drop and drop.
Oh, before we go to sleep, can I make a few traps around the camp?
Sure, of course.
Should I roll something for that?
Depends on what you want to.
Like those traps that like catch you by your leg and then they hoist you up. Like
Oh,
Chip
yeah.
rope.
Make a survival check.
Okay.
Sven would have helped you with that, but he's asleep already.
Natural one. I assume I can't do it well.
You try to make a trap, and one twig just snaps into your face. You're just like, you look around. No one has saw that. Whew, okay.
I'm
Okay.
pretty good with traps.
Fine.
Just saying.
Fine. Then I'll just take like my rope and just like put it between like a fence around the camp, but I'll put it low so if someone comes to us, they'll trip.
Okay.
That's it.
Easy enough to do. So all of you just go to bed then.
Perhaps we should leave someone to watch. I don't know.
That's what the trip rope is for. But yeah, I'm up here. I have. So
I think I shall take the first watch. I have good night vision. I can see very far.
Easy enough to do. This- if you're taking the watch, you make a perception check.
Sorry. 17.
17. As the what the hell? As the night falls down on you, you looked around. A breeze. It's chilly right now. For now, you don't see anything, and yeah, your watch goes by without any issue.
Who do I want to wake up? Fine, then I'll wake Cunning. You're muted.
You're muted.
I said I'm sleeping outside, so it's fine. I also have a hooded lamp, so for extra vision.
Sounds useful.
Yeah, you can make a perception check. You don't need to talk.
21.
21.
You're strong with them cubes.
You're asleep. You looked around at your traps. The one that you failed to put up, you see like a small creature that ran by it, and you think to yourself, if only I could put a better trap next time. You looked around. You in a distance, like really far, around like 100 feet maybe, and it is right now like one of the moons comes out, and one of the moon is full moon, the other one is completely gone, so it's still visible in the night. In the distance you see something like might resemble a shadow of some kind. You just figure out that it might be some creature here. It is in a distance, like 100, 120 feet ahead of you.
120 feet.
Something like
Say?
that, yeah. It's not coming by, it just goes like around and disappears.
Okay. I won't do anything, but I'll keep an eye out, and if anyone else takes the watch, I'll tell them about it.
Okay. Perfectly fine. So, your watch goes by without any issues other than that. It's 4 hours, you need at least one more watch.
I'll wake up Sven, I guess. You have dark vision?
Okay, I try to get out of the bedroll, slightly like moving the claws of a Mickey who is like bear hugging me.
Yep.
And as I squeeze my way out, I check the surrounding and I look at the trap that she tried to set, and I'm like, let me fix that.
Go ahead.
So what do I roll? Survival?
Yeah, survival.
That will be a natural one.
You do the same, like you find the new twig and you try to tie the rope, and again the same motion, the twig snaps into your face. You looked around, no one has saw me. Okay. Whew.
Okay. And now I will do my perception check.
Yeah.
18.
18. As well, you keep watch, make your way around the campfire for a while, and you see, like, by this time, like when the morning comes closer, especially a Canning that is sleeping outside is instinctively goes closer and closer to the fire. Other than that, no issue. And
Okay.
as your watch ends, now the sun begins to rise.
You see Svant is like climbing up the tree, and like a rooster is like, good morning everybody! Wake up! Wake up!
Cunning comes as like day breaks and sits by the fire that's probably not lit anymore and tries to light it again.
Yeah, it is a how Michael, sorry, Balrog. How long does the bonfire last? I think 8 hours.
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's off by now.
Yeah, so I'll
We
try
could have
to.
brought some wood or something.
On your watches, you guys did keep the fire going, so not that much of an issue.
Okay. But, good morning.
Oh, good morning, my friends.
Ah,
Second day of adventuring. Oh, I'm so excited.
yes, yes. Where is my Fluffy? Where is my friend?
You just
Sven!
you just heard me wake you up.
Oh, you up there? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hey guys, in my dream I saw us have a great adventure, and I thought to myself, what do you think about the name The Carnival?
The what?
The Carnival.
What, are you gonna jump through hoops?
No, but I think this is a really good name for our adventuring group.
We are already part of the Hodotui, which is a troop. That's very similar. It could confuse people, I think.
You might be right, yes. I dreamt on a milk, so it made me a bit confused.
Yes.
I
How
have never
about
met a lion that drinks milk.
I love it. It makes me a bit tipsy.
So we have blue, white, and red, and a dwarf with a magnificent beard. Perhaps we should be called Lincoln. I've heard of a land far away called the US of A, and they are red, white, and blue, just like us. And they had a leader, a courageous leader,
Let's call
and his name was
let's call it,
Lincoln.
oh,
let's call ourselves the civil rights movement.
how about
Well, you should
trader?
fit right in. Yes, yes, they have. I heard they have a lot of people just like you, very cunning.
Sven, make a survival check.
Oh boy. Okay. 22.
22. As you guys keep your watch, let's say it like that, and keep walking towards the forest, you see a bunch of like shadows, medium-sized creatures, four-legged ones in front of you.
So as you see, Svent is like thinking of a good name. He's like hearing like a twitch snap, and he's like totally then like getting serious and professional, and he's like lock eyes on those creatures and tell everybody,
Mm-hmm.
brace yourself, we have company.
Right now, they're like 150 feet ahead of you. As you can see, with how you roll, there's around like 6-8 of them.
Okay.
And I love that Yuval is just frozen in time with this face.
She's so shocked on the sight of the creatures that she falls in place.
Maybe this is a hint about what might be lying there.
So
Don't blink, my friends. Don't blink.
can I make
Um,
like a nature check to see what would be the good way to approach this situation? If they're like
Sure.
hostile or a way to avert their attention?
Sure, yes. You can roll for nature.
Okay.
Or survival also will be good, whatever is highest for you.
I roll nature,
Nature,
so
cool.
16.
16. As you come closer and you signal your party to stop, and you make your way, like you circle a little bit to the right for some underbrush so you can stay hidden. You come closer and they look like goats. And with your roll, you see that they are in fact very, very hungry. And let's take a break because Yuval has disappeared. And we'll continue afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, so Sven, as you notice those figures in front of you, you circle a little bit to the right to come closer and see. And with your check, you notice that it's a small herd of mountain goats. And they looked for you like very hungry. They're looking for food here.
Do I know if those goats are carnivores?
You can make a nature check.
Okay. Nature. Here's the nature. 14.
14. You're probably gonna need to come a little bit closer to see that. but from their behavior, it's not like a normal one. Most of your encounters with goats were like the goblins would bring them for you guys to eat, so you would see them captured. The wild ones, they look to you a lot more feral than you would expect.
Do I smell anything suspicious?
You can try and make a perception check, sure. It's hot.
20.
20. You also need to come closer, but luckily the wind does blows from that direction. Something a little bit off on the smell. You probably should be very a little bit more about that. And the horde is, you see now, it splits a little bit up in front of you. What would you like to do?
How far are they?
Right now, they are about like 100 feet, maybe less, as you come closer and closer to inspect.
Is it possible to go past them?
As you come closer, you're like around 50 feet around you. If you try to avoid them, you will need to circle a lot, as they are spread. Right now, you can see like around 8 of them.
Do they have horns?
Yeah, they do.
Big horns?
No bigger than usual.
Interesting.
So, what do we do?
Well, guys, they seems like just a goats. Let's just walk. I don't think they are aggressive ones.
Or we can give them food.
This
Oh,
could be also an option.
useful option, yes. Out here in the snow, they are probably very, very hungry.
So you come closer?
But what do we have to feed the goats?
I mean, we do. I hope we have food. I have like 4 days of food worth on me.
Let's gather maybe some leaves and maybe some lettuce or something like that,
You're
and
in the
just
middle of snow.
pile it up.
Can
No,
you smell
from
any lettuce?
our food.
Ah,
Let me try.
I have an idea. I
mhm.
take like bread and I put an arrow inside the bread,
Okay,
and I'm gonna try to shoot an arrow with the bread like far away to maybe draw their attention.
okay, let's move to roll 20 then.
Pa, pa, pa.
So as you can see, they're spread in front of you. You circle a little bit to the right, Swant, and the three of you stand a little bit farther back.
So I have like 150 feet range.
The
So I'm
maximum,
gonna,
yes.
yes, I'm gonna like shoot far away to the other side, so it will draw their attention far away, so we
Okay,
can pass away.
make a dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
Yes, no, you can do
Yeah.
a regular attack roll, so like dexterity plus your proficiency.
Okay, so that will be 21.
21. Yeah, so those three turn around. You manage to gather their attention as they come closer to where you shot. This one did noticed you, so he will try to make slowly. His way just came a little bit closer to you.
Okay, I will take another slice of bread and shoot another arrow this way to draw the attention of those three.
Okay, you can try.
So I make another shot.
Yep. Keep track of your arrows.
22.
22. Yeah. Sure enough, that goat manages to notice it and instantly eats that and turns and looks at you.
Those are
Okay.
some very weird beasts.
The one that got close to me, he's like 25 feet from me.
Yes.
Can I make a perception check to see if he has something strange in him?
Go ahead.
In the meantime, are we getting closer?
If you want to, sure.
I think we should. We
You
should
can
get
move
closer,
closer.
my friends. We should keep on going.
I will
roll-
go low on my paws and I will slowly go without no one seeing me.
You can try and make a stealth check, but you are in an open field.
But he is white as the snow.
and has a white
Sure.
coat.
Let me try that.
Why don't you just roll at them and scare them away?
That's also a plan.
You are a lion. You should have like a billion intimidation.
Do the roll.
Himika, you're muted.
Let's keep that in mind, and if something goes south, then I will roar at them. But for now, I don't see how they are aggressive or something like that. I see they are just stupid.
So I rolled
After
10 on my perception.
At 10. It is easy to see, other than it looks super hungry, and it looks straight into you, and he goes and looks straight into your eyes.
Is
The
it
other-
like hostile?
You can try and make an animal handling check as other
Oh.
goats slowly make their way towards you.
And we keep on going forward.
6.
6. It doesn't seem hostile.
And we let Himike go stealthy, I guess.
Mhm.
Where do you go stealthy?
Okay.
I go near like the pathway that Sven took.
The pathway that Sven took. Okay. So you're gonna go down here.
Uh-huh.
Sure, easy enough to do. As they do notice Sven before, now they can see you as well. And they are making their way towards you. Oh,
Then we shall as well.
okay.
And I ready my axe.
What do you think about that, Sven? What your thoughts?
It doesn't seem normal.
As this one, the white and black one, comes closer and closer to you, and just shouts, and just charges right into your face. And roll initiative, guys, as they all charging onto you.
Mm-hmm.
Death by sheep.
How many are there?
14 for me.
There's 8 of
Ooh.
them.
12 for me.
How do I roll? Initiative.
21 for me.
Don't forget to click your token when you roll for initiative.
Let me. Can you edit it, Dre?
Yes, give me a sec.
Cool.
Wait, podałeś mi spell sheet sa iba initiative?
I'll do it. 21.
21. Yes.
Himika. How much, Himika? 14.
14.
14, that's okay. Wait,
Oh.
to the goats. I will make a separative initiative for all of them. Okay, so this one is gonna be 14. That one is gonna be. It's a 1. That's 9. That's 18. That's a 2. Okay, so. How do I turn it to an.
Descended.
Descending. Yep. Okay, got it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3 more. Alright, 3 more. That would be a 10, a 16, and a 5. Alright, Cunning, you go first. As you come closer to those goats, you see them just begin and just charging towards you.
Can I use my horns to charge at them back?
Sure.
Oh boy.
Sure.
She's gonna ram.
Don't
A
die
red goat.
this time.
You're gonna ram a goat. Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
I'm gonna ram a ram. What's the roll? I
What?
think athletics?
Yeah. Or athletics or acrobatics for you?
I am better. You can find that both, I guess. I'll take acrobatics.
What could go wrong?
13.
13. Okay, let's see how much the goat. No, it beats you. So as you guys ram, I'm guessing you're going to that one. The goat goes and rams its horns into you. You're just struggling. You didn't deal any damage. And this is your turn. The goat that in front of you goes and try to strike you. Yeah, 5. I think it misses. As you guys locked with your horns in, she tries to ram you, but doesn't manage to.
I threw him off his rhythm.
That one.
He didn't expect for me to do that.
None of them expected that. That one goes to you and tries to bite you with a 4. Misses as well. Tries to, but bites your cloak with no effect.
Does he have like normal teeth?
I do like them apples.
Normal teeth.
Or is it... Okay.
That one closer to you, Svent, will try and attack you with 15.
That's miss. It's a miss. I have
It's
a 16.
So, as this goat tries to jump, your bow was ready. You just block its bite with your bow, struggling. Hey, you are like the size of the goat, so it's like right in your face. You're just like, ah!
I like look at the Mikkel. That's not normal. That's not normal.
And Hinike, it is your turn. Svent, you're
my
right
friend.
afterwards.
Leave my friend alone! And I'm like roaring the biggest roar that I can.
Do it. Do it.
And
Roar.
let me just.
Roar.
Alright.
Disadvantage.
Like her annoying boy in Shrek.
Oh.
The roar.
Yeah. And I'm trying to grab. This is as a bonus action, and
So
as an
it's
action, I'm trying to grab the goat that in front of Zent from the horns, and I try to toss it around.
So the goat rolled a natural 20, so it resisted your roar. And what would you
Okay.
like to do again?
I'd like to grab its horns and throw it around.
Make a strength check. So 12, nope, 15. It succeeds. As you try to grab it, He just holds its ground, doesn't let go. And this is your turn, I believe, unless you want to move. Sven,
No,
you are.
this is it.
So you see Sven, like he dropped his bow right when the goat like tried to ram him.
Sure.
So the moment the goat like back off a bit because of a Mike, Sven is like drawing dual short sword
Nice.
and it's going to attack.
Nice.
So using this 17
Definitely hits. Go for it.
and that will be 6 damage.
6 damage. As you draw your sword in quick slash, cuts its throat, and for a second it stands there, begins to bleed, just sprays out, and the goat falls. And it's
So you
dead.
see, Sven is like, I hate those goats, and he's like quick to grab his bow.
You still have your movement, if you want to.
I will back off a bit.
Okay. So this is the goat on top. It will go into you and try to bite you. As the pack tactics, they can. 20, I think it hits. Cunning?
My turn?
No, Cunning. 20 hits you, right?
Yeah, of course.
As the goat bites you for 2 damage.
Ouch.
Uh,
Goat.
that,
Somebody take a shot after this.
that goat will go for you, Balrak. And... Oh, just... You're ready for that. As the goat goes, you just grab it by the horns, push it outside 5 feet here, and it completely misses you. That one will go for you, Himike, as you're the closest one. And 12 to hit.
Misses.
Misses as well. Not an issue for you. Just take your leg and just stop its head with your leg without any issue.
Get you doing, Harvey!
That goat will try and ram you as
Why
well.
am I not on the turn order?
16? Oh, you're not? Oh, sorry.
I rolled
Me?
a 5, it's my turn.
Yes, so it's gonna be your turn right now. You're right. You're gonna be
So
right
just-
after this goat. Yes, you will be. So 16, Himike.
Hits.
Hits. So it tried to ram you with its horns, and you take 1 damage. It just hits you in the ankle a little bit. Yeah. Balrak.
I hold my axe, my hand axe, and I just try to hit the goat that's right next to me. And it's an 11.
11 hits. Roll damage.
Cool.
6 damage.
6.
So this goat just runs into you, tries to ram you, you grab it by the horns, you toss it outside, in one motion you take your axe, sticks it right between the eyes, and it falls down. And the last goat will go and attack you, Himike, again. It will be 18 to hit. I think it hits. And you take 3 slashing damage with its horns. Cunning.
My turn.
Yes.
Okay, so my horns aren't that effective, so I'm just gonna unlock my horns, unlock a horn, and just try to slash them with my rapier, pierce them with my rapier. I assume that 21 hits.
21 definitely hits.
So I'm gonna roll the damage. I got 6 damage.
6 damage. Which one are you attacking?
And then I locked horns with.
Oh, okay, so that one. Yeah, as you unlock your horns, take out your rapier, stab it in the neck, and it falls down easily. Is this... Yeah, You can still move if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to, like, 1 second. Let me see the map. Oh, there are two more next to me, so I'll stay in my
Yeah.
place.
Alright, perfect. So the one next to you, on the top one, will 4. Jesus, I can't roll today. Just totally misses. The next one, what the hell? Okay, you two guys go away. I'm not rolling you anymore. Okay, 16. Cunning, 16 against you.
Yeah, it's
Okay, thank God, it fucking hits. You take.
Thank God. Okay, I got you.
You take 2 slashing damage with its horns as it just slashes your leg. Yeah. Okay. So wait,
Fun.
that one is dead. That one is dead. That one is dead. Yeah. And now we turn into Himike's turn.
Okay. We didn't discuss about the proper properties of the gauntlets.
They are
So,
gauntlets.
oh, I see. Okay, I see. So
Normal gauntlets.
now I
Yeah.
now I get really angry, and I'm looking at this goat right here,
Uh-huh.
and I'm using my action, and you come here, and I'm slashing it with my claws.
Roll for attack. Ooh.
22.
Yeah, definitely hits. Roll for damage.
7 slash.
So you guys see now Himike flings his coat back, takes out his clothes, and they just shine in the sunlight, and goes, and the goat falls down.
In as a bonus action, I can make another attack. So
Himike, Swent, you're next. Yes, Himike, go.
so I'm looking at this goat, and I'm punching it right in the face.
Go for it. Punch it right in the nose.
Rah!
Rah. 10. Oh, it just hits.
Okay.
Roll for
And
damage. 6 damage.
I'm doing 6 bludgeoning damage. It's supposed to be a bludgeoning. Sorry.
So after you slash one goat, you turn into the next one, you ready yourself, and just goes right in the temple. Knocks the goat down. Yes, and there's 3 goats left.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is my turn.
Yeah, Svent.
So, is there like a sunlight? Is it like a sunny day?
Yes, it is. All right.
Okay. So I have this advantage, but because of pack tactics, I just gonna roll normal. So I'm gonna shoot an arrow right next to the one next to our cunning.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. $18.
18 definitely hits. Roll for damage. 4 damage. You take your bow. You're out. The sun just shines. Your eyes are still not used to that, but you do know cunning. Your ally is here, so it helps you a little bit. But you hit it in the shoulder. It just goes out and cries out, but it's still standing.
Okay, that's my turn.
Balrek. After slashing that goat right next to you, there's no enemies in front of you. What do you do?
Well, I will walk to the closest goat and I try to hit it.
Go for it. So there's 2 next to Cunning and 1 next to Himike. Next to Cunning. So, okay. I will move you to that one then. 12 hits, roll damage. Damage! To right as the Sven's arrows hits it in the shoulder, you run up to it, slash it with your hand axe, and it falls down. Now that goat is dead. That leaves then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one. It was gonna be turned the one next to you, Himika. It will attack you for 8 misses, I'm guessing. Yep. And it is Cunning's turn.
Cunning will continue to stab goats because that's what works, and he'll stab the one that's right in front of him.
Stabby, stabby.
Does 9 hit?
9? 9 unfortunately misses. As you stabbed one goat, you try to pull your rapier out, and as you turn around, you're not that used to the snow, so you turn a little bit, do a pirouette, and your attack misses. And the goat right next to you. The goat right next to you sees that and does a pirouette as well and misses its attack as well. Himika, your turn. You see just goat and Cunning just dancing ballerina style.
I would love to see that move, but first I need to kill you. And I'm again slashing the goat right in front of me. And let me just hit it.
That goat is copying me, I swear to God.
11.
Roll damage. Yeah, that goat is mocking you, Cunning. It looks right into your eyes and goes, meh, meh.
I killed its friend. I can do the same thing to him.
So I do a 7 slashing damage.
Oh, it's dead.
Okay, and with my movement, I wanna to move next to Svent.
Next to Sven, sure enough.
Alright.
And Sven, you're up. There's only one goat left.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow.
Shoot an arrow! You keeping track of your arrows?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
11.
11 hits. Roll damage.
7 damage.
So just as the goat locks eyes with Cunning, and he tells her, "I killed your friend. I can do it as well for you." And arrow just shoots it right in the eye, and it falls down.
Really? That's it?
Yep.
I
that's
got him.
Okay. I just want you guys to know, I already rolled the dice from the next attack I wanted to do, and I got a 19, and I can't think you see. I got a 19 and an 8 for the attack.
Well, Sven
I could have
managed.
done so much damage!
And the fight is seemingly over. As you stand right now, the snow is filled with red around you. You're panting a little bit. For most of you, it is the first real fight. Even if it's against goats.
Those goats put some really issues to my body. But I'm okay.
I mean, they didn't really like my leg, but I guess we could
I
deal with
saw
that
it.
later.
So, can I try to collect some of my arrows back?
Easy enough to do. Except the one that you shot in the distance. Try to make a investigation check to find them.
Okay.
Remember, one of them was glowing red.
Oh,
Hey,
right.
Sven, you
I
want a
did.
little help?
10.
You find the one that was glowing red. Other than that, you cannot find the second arrow. So you're missing one arrow right now.
Okay.
Can I take the goat's eye? Like,
Yeah,
remove
sure.
the arrow, and hopefully I'll have a kebab of an eyeball?
Yeah,
Ew.
as you pull one of the arrows, the eye just stings with its nerve sticking around it. Yeah, easy enough to do.
I, I guess someone would like this. Maybe a mage.
Well, we did run into a shopkeeper that asked us to collect some strange components and organs from various animals. We can try to bring it back to the town and sell it.
I want its horns, and I just grab the head of the goat next to me and try to chop off its horns.
Make a
Oh.
strength check.
Sven, you wanted horns too. Here, you take a pick.
Yes, I want her horns. Yes.
Can I
will
fashion like a headband out of their horns and like give it to Sven?
Yes.
A roll for like the three of you actually. So Balrak, you're gonna help them with that, and Balrak and one of you two, Cunning or Sven, a roll for intelligence. Balrak,
Intelligence?
yeah, intelligence check. Balrak, you can add your proficiency modifier to intelligence. So
Okay, let's
18.
see.
Okay, perfect.
And wait, no, it's not a save, right? It's just
No, just a
intelligence.
check.
Ooh, natural 20.
10.
Yeah, so like it will take you around like half an hour to cut off the horns, and you manage to find some band and some nails, and just from the Balrek is carrying a lot of random stuff with him, some nails to stack it to the brain, and you have like a ear, like cat ears, but for horns of
Nice.
gold horns.
I
And
got my horns.
like one of them is white
we
and
have
the other
live
one is
sessions.
much darker, so it's like they're not matching colors.
Sven, if we have live sessions, I will get you one.
Yay.
With horns on it, okay?
Oh, this is a really, really good one. You looking magnificent, my friend. Now
And
you have trophies.
Sven is like posing with his new horns.
I'll pose with him.
Everyone
Golden
is just
craft,
posing.
Best craft.
So can I like investigate those goats to see what the hell was wrong with them that they suddenly decided to attack us?
Either animal handling or a medicine if you're actually like trying to do an autopsy for for the goat.
We go with the nature then.
Nature. Okay, sure.
That would be a natural 2.
The only thing, like everything combined, all you can gather is they were really, really hungry, and hunger drove them to find food in any ways they could.
Okay.
I have done some weird shit when I was hungry, so yeah, I can understand them.
This is the really
Anybody
weird.
injured? Does anybody need medical attention?
I would
and
like some medical
Are you
attention.
getting-
A small note, you level to level 2. Congratulations.
Well, my friend, if you have anything to patch my scars, I would love that.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'll get a nasty infection. I don't think goat saliva is a really good disinfectant.
Oh, no, this is good, this is good. When I was a gladiator, I used to put on my scars a lot of salivas of my warriors. This is, this is a symbolic of I win, you lose.
Luckily for me, I'm not a gladiator, so I like hygiene. And saliva doesn't sound like the best thing to bandage your wounds in. Sorry. I do things
Well-
differently.
You're right, okay. Maybe I just have a
Can I
lot
tag
of
you with that?
weird manners.
So
And I think that's where we're gonna stop today's sessions. You can guys go roll for H puzzles.
Do we level up?
Yes.
You guys
Yeah,
have leveled up to level 2.
Yes, I got cunning action.